students, in previous video we people have started with your third chapter, that is our plant kingdom, right? In which we people have understood classification system, right? Three classification system हमने पढ़ी थी. Artificial system, second one is your natural classification one, and third one is your phylogenetic one. Am I clear? Then we have also discussed different types of taxonomy, numerical taxonomy, your cytotaxonomy, and chemotaxonomy. So all this kind of taxonomy helps to identify organism, right, and categorize into different group. Now we are going to start with the core of your chapter. Okay, हमने previous video में classification भी पढ़ा था, right? Your plant kingdom is classified into two categories, flowering plants and non-flowering plants. Non-flowering plants को हमने बोला था cryptogams, and your flowering plants are called as your phanerogams. ठीक है, cryptogams के अंदर कौन कौन से आते हैं? Yes, revise it. Your thallophytes, bryophytes and pteridophytes. And if we are talking about your phanerogams, तो उसके अंदर कौन आएंगे? Your gymnosperms and angiosperms, right? And angiosperms are further categorized into two categories, that is monocotyledons and dicotyledons. So ये we have understood classification of your plant kingdom. Okay, now we are going to start with your thallophytes. Thallophytes, उसके अंदर in this chapter we are going to discuss your algae. Your algae. सबसे पहले मैंने आपको बोला thallophytes. Thallophytes का मतलब क्या होता है? Those who have thalloid plant body. Those who have thalloid plant body. Okay. Now what do you mean by thalloid or thallus? इसका मतलब होता है, if you are talking about plants, right, algae comes under category of your plant. So if we are talking about this algae, then you people have seen leaves of algae, stem of algae, roots of algae. ऐसा कभी देखा है आप लोगों ने? नहीं देखा है तो plants ही, but they do not have root, shoot and leaves. तो ये बॉडी स्ट्रक्चर को कहा जाता है थैलॉइड. वंस अगेन, थैलॉइड का मतलब क्या हुआ? द बॉडी विच इज नॉट डिफरेंशिएटेड इनटू रूट, शूट एंड लीव्स. दैट बॉडी आर कॉल्ड एज थैलॉइड. एम आई क्लियर? सो what I am going to write definition of thalloid. I hope you people understood this. What is thalloid body structure? Where body is, है ना, not differentiated. Body is not differentiated into root, okay, shoot माने I am going to write over here stem and your leaves. So this body structure is called as your thalloid body. Simple as that. Now if you are talking about your algae, तो algae कैसे होती है? Number one, algae कैसी होती है? Autotrophic. Yes or no? Autotrophic का मतलब क्या हुआ? They are going to prepare their own food. Okay, they have well developed nucleus. तो ये हो गई यूकैरियोटिक वन. एंड मोस्टली ये जो आपकी algae होती है is multicellular. Okay, and these algae are thalloid. Simple as that. So ये हो गई general characteristic of your algae. Once again, they are autotrophic. They are going to prepare their own food by the process of photosynthesis. Well developed nucleus मानी यूकैरियोटिक है, मल्टीसेल्यूलर है एंड थैलॉइड. थैलॉइड का मतलब प्लांट बॉडी नॉट डिफरेंशिएटेड इनटू रूट, स्टेम एंड लीव्स. ठीक है. नाउ इफ I want to tell regarding habitat. चलो first we will discuss about habitat of algae. Okay, ये कहाँ पे present होती है? So I can say that most of our algae are aquatic. Yes or no? Are aquatic. Aquatic in the sense what? They can be present in fresh water, right, as well as they can be present in your marine water. ठीक है, सो ये algae aquatic होती है, fresh water algae are there, even marine water algae are there. Apart from this, this algae are present where, if I want to write, they are present on moist rock, right? They can also grow on soil and many more and many more. Okay, in previous chapter we people have discussed, right? ये जो algae है किसके साथ रह सकती है? यस, फंगस के साथ रह सकती है. तो दिस एसोसिएशन, ये एसोसिएशन जो बनता है इज कॉल्ड एज योर लाइकेन. इसको क्या कहा जाता है? लाइकेन. ओके, सो वंस अगेन दिस algae occurs in association with fungus and that combination is called as your lichen. Apart from this, ये जो algae है, okay, they can be present on body of certain animals, body of certain animals जैसे कि sloth bear. ओके, sloth bear के ऊपर भी ये algae grow होती है. So this are some of the habitat of our algae. Am I clear? आप सभी ने algae देखी है ना? क्या बोलते हो आप इसको? लील, yes or no? Yes. So if I am talking about habitat, I hope this is clear to your people. Aquatic, freshwater, marine water, on moist soil, your moist rock and many more. Even on your moist wood. Okay, जहाँ पे moisture मिले वहाँ पे algae grow हो सकती है. Apart from this, in association with fungus and body of animals. Am I clear? So this are habitats of algae. Right? Now we are going to discuss its size. So ये next heading हो गया आपका size of algae. Size of algae. Okay? Most of them, if I want to say, right, then some of them are microscopic. Some of them are microscopic. का मतलब they are not visible by our naked eyes. Okay? So microscopic, say for example your unicellular, okay, that is your Chlamydomonas. ये आपको याद रखना है. Chlamydomonas जो है is your unicellular one. Am I clear? So this is your unicellular Chlamydomonas. Some of your algae forms colonies. So they are called as colonial algae. They are called as colonial algae. And example, if I want to write over here, is your volvox. Is your volvox. Some of them are filamentous. Okay, they have filament-like structure. And इसके example में आएगा आपका volvox and your Spirogyra. Volvox and your Spirogyra. Okay. So this is your filamentous one, right? Then comes your, some of them have massive plant body. And these are our kelps. These are our kelps. Yes, filamentous में आएगी आपकी Ulothrix. Okay. This is your Ulothrix and Spirogyra. So once again, if I am talking about size of algae, then microscopic one are your unicellular Chlamydomonas. Some of them are colonial, say for example your volvox. Some of them are filamentous, example Spirogyra and Ulothrix. Some of them have massive plant body, जिसको बोला जाता है kelps. जिसको क्या बोला जाता है? Kelps. Okay, so these are the examples that you people have to memorize. Okay, कुछ भी यहाँ से पूछा जा सकता है. So this I have discussed about the size of algae. I hope you understood this, right? Now we are going to talk about reproduction. So ये हो गया आपका next heading, that is your reproduction. Okay, now if we are talking about reproduction, again this algae exhibits three modes of reproduction. Number one says your vegetative reproduction. second says your asexual reproduction, and third one is our sexual reproduction. Okay, so first I'm going to write over here is your vegetative reproduction. Okay, तो सिंपल सी बात है, this vegetative reproduction occurs by means of fragmentation. This occurs by means of fragmentation. Simple as that. Okay. इसकी जो plant body है, it forms different fragments, and each fragment is capable of producing new organism. Okay. It produces new thalloid plant body. Simple as that. तो ये हो गया आपका vegetative reproduction, right? Then comes your second one. क्या आएगा आपका? Asexual reproduction. Asexual reproduction. Of course, it occurs by means of your asexual spores, and most common spores are zoospores. ठीक है, most common spores are zoospores, जो कि मोटाइल होते हैं, right? These zoospores are motile. Simple as that. तो ये हो गया आपका asexual reproduction. I hope this is clear to your people. ठीक है? Okay. So third that we are going to discuss is your sexual reproduction. So if you are talking about sexual reproduction, then in this there occurs formation of gametes. Okay, so here there occurs a process called as your gametogenesis. ये मैंने आपको बोला था. What is gametogenesis? Gametogenesis is nothing but formation of gametes. Okay, now this gametes can be your isogamous, okay, anisogamous and oogamous. This we have already discussed in your kingdom fungi. Once again, if I want to say number one over here, right? Isogamous, okay? Isogamous in the sense what here? Iso का मतलब होता है same, okay? And gamous का मतलब होता है gamete. Am I clear? So if I am talking about this isogamous, right? Then in this type of reproduction there occurs production of same gametes. Okay, जो gametes हो गए, they are similar. Okay, example if I want to plot over here. Say for example, these two are gametes. Okay, मान लो these two are exactly same, morphologically exactly same, and these two are flagellated. Can you see this? Flagellated one. So example for the same comes your chlamydomonas. Okay, ये जो chlamydomonas है, they are going to produce two gametes that are identical. इसको बोला जाता है isogamous type of reproduction. Am I clear? One more example. अगर दो gametes same है, as you can see over here, if two gametes are same, चलो मान लीजिए these are the two gametes and these are again same, morphological same, but they are non-flagellated. तो इसके एग्जाम्पल में आएगी आपकी Spirogyra. Am I clear? So two examples of isogamous reproduction you people have to memorize. Similar gametes, flagellated, chlamydomonas. Same gametes, non-flagellated, Spirogyra. Okay. Then next comes your जो आएगा वो आपका क्या आएगा? Anisogamous. Okay. What do you mean by anisogamous? Yes, please recall it. Anisogamous का मतलब होता है यहाँ पे जो gametes होंगे, these gametes are dissimilar. Am I clear? Say for example, एक बड़ा है, okay, एक छोटा है. Say for example, one is motile, one is non-motile. कुछ भी हो सकता है. In short, these gametes are dissimilar. Okay, morphologically ये same नहीं होते. तो इसके एग्जाम्पल में भी आएगी आपकी some species of chlamydomonas. Am I clear? Right. Next comes your oogamous type of reproduction. Okay, Oogamous type of reproduction, very specific, large, non-motile, फीमेल, यस और नो, ये नॉन मोटाइल होता है. फीमेल गैमेट्स कैसा होता है? नॉन मोटाइल एंड इट इज लार्जर वन. एंड इफ आई एम टॉकिंग अबाउट योर मेल गैमेट, M stands for your male gamete. This male gametes are motile. Am I clear? And as you can see over here, they are smaller in size in comparison to your female gamete. Okay. So example for the same comes over here is your volvox and your fucus. Volvox and your fucus. Okay. तो ये हो गया आपका sexual reproduction. Okay. Am I clear now? I hope you people understood this. Please pause your video for a minute and note it down. Next we are going to discuss uses of algae. सबसे पहले क्या डिस्कस करा हमने? साइज डिस्कस करी, राइट? देन वी हैव डिस्कस्ड योर हैबिटेट, देन वी हैव डिस्कस्ड योर रिप्रोडक्शन. रिप्रोडक्शन के अंदर नंबर 1 इज योर वेजिटेटिव, दैट इज योर फ्रेगमेंटेशन. Second one is your asexual one, that is your zoospores, and third one is your sexual one, that is your isogamous, anisogamous, and oogamous. Okay. Last we are going to understand uses of this algae. Okay. Algae photosynthetic है, yes or no? Autotrophic है, yes or no? Photosynthetic reaction कैसे होता है? कैसे होता है? What equation you people have understood? CO2, yes or no? Plus H2O in presence of sunlight. There will be formation of carbohydrate जो कि energy rich compound है. Yes or no? Yes. So I am going to write first use as it is going to fix at least half of CO2 fixation is done by our algae. Okay, what equation you people understood? CO2 है ना plus H2O in presence of your light. There will be formation of C6H12O6. ये क्या है आपका? It is your carbohydrate plus there is release of oxygen. Am I clear? ये जो ऑक्सीजन है, what is oxygen? Oxygen is nothing but byproduct of photosynthetic reaction. So here what I am going to explain, CO2 fixation, right? ये जो atmospheric carbon dioxide है, वो प्लांट में जाके फिक्स होता है. It is fixed in plants, right, which results in formation of carbohydrate. कैसे होता है? That we will understand, right, in your later chapters. अभी के लिए सिर्फ इतना याद रखो, atmospheric carbon dioxide जो होता है, by series of chemical reaction gets fixed in plant in form of carbohydrate. And this carbohydrate is, we very well know that it is energy rich food. It is energy rich food. Am I clear? So first use is fixation of carbon dioxide. Okay. Now since it releases oxygen, it increases, what I am going to write, it increases level of oxygen surrounding their immediate environment. Okay, near their environment. Simple as that. Okay, so CO2 fixation, second मैंने लिखा, it increases level of oxygen, right? And this algae serves as your primary producers. प्राइमरी प्रोड्यूसर्स का मतलब क्या होता है भाई? प्रोड्यूसर्स मतलब दिस प्लांट्स ओनली हु आर गोइंग टू प्रिपेयर फूड. प्लांट्स को आप बोलो प्रोड्यूसर्स, राइट, एंड एनिमल्स को आप क्या बोलते हो? कंज्यूमर बोलते हो. ओके, सो दिस algae आर प्राइमरी प्रोड्यूसर्स ऑफ energy rich compound, right? In the sense it can be your carbohydrate, right? And this plays a very important role in plays a very important role in maintaining your food cycle. Maintaining your food cycle in your, I am going to write over here, aquatic animals. Aquatic animals. Am I clear? So these are your primary producers जो कि food form करता है, right? Food cycle आपको पता ही है, food chain producers, it goes to primary consumers, secondary consumers and tertiary consumers. So ultimately जो consumers होते हैं, they are dependent on producers for food. Okay, so they plays a very important role in food cycle of aquatic animals. Okay, then there are some edible algae जो आप खा सकते हो, जो आप खा सकते हो, right? And if I want to plot some example of your marine algae, then are your Porphyra, okay, then is your Laminaria, and then is your Sargassum. These are your algae that are edible one, जो आप खा सकते हो. So once again, Porphyra, Laminaria, Sargassum are used as a food. Are used as a food. Apart from this, there are certain algae. There are certain algae who are used as food supplements. Who are used as food supplements. Okay, an example for the same are your Spirulina and your Chlorella. Spirulina and Chlorella. If I am talking about this Spirulina, right, then this Spirulina is rich in protein. Am I clear? And this is used even by space travelers. This is even used by space travelers. Am I clear? तो ये हो गया आपका edible algae. ये हो गई again. This is edible one which are used as a food supplement. If I am talking about Spirulina, then it is protein rich food जिसकी वजह से people are eating it. Simple as that. Okay. And last, if I want to write over here, then this algae are source of hydrocolloids. Are source of hydrocolloids. Okay. What do you mean by hydrocolloids? Hydrocolloids are nothing but a substance who have capacity of, I can say, who is having water holding capacity. Those substances who have water holding capacity are called as hydrocolloids. Okay, note it down in your notebook. The substances who have water holding capacity are called as your hydrocolloid. Two such example you people have to memorize, right? Number one, the name of hydrocolloid algine, okay, which is obtained from brown algae, and second example is our carrageen. This carrageen is obtained from your red algae. Okay, dear students, we are going to understand this brown algae, red algae, and one more is our green algae in detail. Okay, so if I am talking about this algine, ये hydrocolloid है, you will obtain from brown algae, and this carrageen is obtained from red algae. Am I clear? These are your hydrocolloids, water hydrocolloids who have water holding capacity, okay. Yes, one more important thing, you will also get agar. ये आपने नाम सुना होगा, agar medium, yes or no? You will get this agar from algae, that is your Giladium and Gracilaria. You will obtain the same from Giladium and Gracilaria. These are the name of algae. Okay, and this agar, if I want to write use of this agar, right, then this agar is used in preparation of our ice creams and jellies. Okay, this agar is used in preparation of ice creams and jellies. Apart from this, in laboratory, this act as a culture medium. Culture medium in the sense what? It helps in growth of microbes, or you can say it as your microorganisms. Okay, so microorganism को अगर आपको grow करवाना है तो then that microorganism is kept in agar medium, ठीक है. तो ये हो गए आपके कुछ uses of your algae, right? So by this we people have completed with your general description of algae. Okay, let me revise it once again. algae कैसे होती है? Autotrophic, multicellular, eukaryotic one and thalloid. Thalloid का मतलब not differentiated into root, shoot and leaves. Then we have discussed their habitat, right? They are mostly aquatic one. Apart from this, they are present on damp soil, your moist rock, wood, okay, association with fungus as well as on animals like sloth bear, right? Then we have discussed size. Microscopic unicellular क्या आएगा आपका? Chlamydomonas आएगा. Then comes your colonial is your volvox. Then filamentous is your Ulothrix and your Spirogyra. These are the sizes we people have discussed. Yes, massive form, that is your kelp. फिर हमने डिस्कस करा रिप्रोडक्शन, वेजिटेटिव, एसेक्सुअल, सेक्सुअल. सेक्सुअल के अंदर 3 आइसोगैमस, एनिसोगैमस, oogamous. Am I clear? And lastly we people have discussed with the uses. Number 1, CO2 fixation. Number 2, increases level of oxygen. Number 3, primary producers of energy rich compound, right? Important for food cycle in aquatic animals. Okay, then your number 4, edible algae. Examples अच्छे से याद रखने हैं आपको. Porphyra, Laminaria, Sargassum. As a food supplement, Chlorella, Spirulina. Agar is obtained from Geladium and Gracilaria. Number 1, used in preparation of ice creams and jellies. Number 2, it used for growing microorganisms in laboratory. Okay, and we have discussed your hydrocolloids who have water holding capacity. ठीक है, algin and kerogen. algin कहाँ से मिले? From brown algae. kerogen कहाँ से मिले? From red algae. Okay, I hope you understood this very well. Thank you very much.